What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have a brand new die-cast pop to talk about. In case you guys didn't hear, a couple days ago we got leaked images of the brand new Yoda die-cast, which is actually going to be a Funko Shop exclusive and likely dropping in the next few days. Now, like most of the previously released die-cast pops, this is going to have a 1 in 6 silver metallic chase variant, and it will retail for $50. Now, I thought this would be an excellent opportunity to dive into the brief history of die-cast pops and briefly go over all of the current price points on the secondary market for the ones that are no longer available on the Funko Shop. However, when Yoda becomes available, there will likely still be 2 other die-cast pops still up for sale on the website. I just want to talk about die-cast pops as a whole and really dive into this and see if this is an item that's going to be, standing the test of time amongst Funko collectors. So let's jump on into it. So like I mentioned, the Yoda here is coming out soon. It's going to be the 3rd Star Wars one that we've gotten, and actually the 13th die-cast pop so far. The first one that we got was back in 2021 in the summer for FunCon, that virtual San Diego Comic-Con event that we had. We got the Captain America. Now, believe it or not, the Captain America is by far the most valuable one, and this one actually didn't have a chase. What's really interesting about this is there is actually a $100 difference between the con sticker and the shared sticker. So despite the actual pop being the exact same behind the blind, beautiful, premium black box packaging, it's the same exact pop. However, the official virtual con sticker is currently trending for $185, while the shared sticker is only going for $85. So this is a pretty tough one to get, and just kind of blows my mind at how much there is of a difference when it comes to the 2 sticker variants. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of Funko collectors who will pay for different stickers, and I myself am one of those people that have issues with that. Moving on to the second die-cast pop that was released in September of 2021, we got another chaseless character here. This one was Batman, and the Batman actually looks so good with that premium black box packaging that Funko uses for this product. This one is currently trending for $27, so just a little bit over half its retail value. Batman is pretty popular, so I'm actually surprised that it's not trending at a little bit higher than $27. Next up, in November of 2021, we got the Iron Man diecast. Once again, no chase. This one's actually trending currently for $30, no longer available on Funko's website. This one, $30 seems pretty fair, depending on, what's going on with Iron Man these days. It might trend up, it might trend down based on what's happening in the Marvel Universe, but I think $30 is pretty fair for this one. Next up, moving over to the DC side of things, once again, the next character diecast that we got was in December of 2021. It was the Wonder Woman diecast, and she is actually trending currently for $28. She didn't have a chase, and I actually think this price point is very accurate for this one. Now, this is where things get interesting. The next one that we have here is actually the Boba Fett. The Boba Fett one did come with a chase, and this one kind of really got collectors going a little bit because unfortunately, this chase was not super desirable. So this one came out in April of 2022. The chase is all silver metallic. And unfortunately, this is the only style chase that Funko has elected to go with all the die-cast pops that have chases. It's currently going for $75, while the common, believe it or not, is going for $45. And I personally think the common actually looks way better than the chase. And with Boba Fett's popularity in the Star Wars universe, it kind of makes sense that the common is trending for very close to its retail value of $50. But nonetheless, the chase is still valued at just a little bit more. The next one that we got was Darth Vader. This one also had a silver metallic chase. This one released in May of 2022, which was appropriate, of course, with the May the 4th Star Wars event here that we have in pop culture nowadays. The Darth Vader chase actually happens to be almost double its retail value. So that just shows you that there is a lot of demand, I think, not necessarily for the chase, but for Darth Vader specifically as a character. It's going for $90, while the common variant, which I think looks very good and very clean, is currently trending for $39. So, $11 under retail, not too shabby. Next up, the next die-cast pop that we got was a non-Star Wars one. We're actually going back over to the Marvel Universe once again. This one did, of course, have another silver metallic chase, and this was Thor. Now, this one, unfortunately, has seen a lot of sales and deep discounts and such. It's no longer available on Funko's website, but Thor, the Chase, and the Common are both currently trending for under that $50 retail mark, with the Chase coming in at $44 and the Common coming in at $26. This was released in June of 2022. Next up, we have another Marvel one, and this one is really unique. So the Black Panther diecast. This one is crazy because this one actually has the Common variant trending for higher on the secondary market compared to the Chase. So people do not want this silver metallic Black Panther Chase, and I don't blame them. The Common version just looks so much better, so clean. He's got his classic Wakanda Forever stance and everything, and I just think it looks fantastic. The Chase, believe it or not, is going for $44, while the Common trending for $55 over retail. So pretty crazy that the Common is worth more than the Chase. Next up, we're going to take a break from Marvel for a brief second, and we're going to head on over to Disney. And this diecast pop right now is actually currently available, and it's even on sale for 30% off as we speak here on Funko's website. This is Mickey Mouse, and I actually think this one looks really good. I don't like the silver metallic Chase, but I think it works a little bit with Mickey just because Mickey is more of a classic character, so I think it works a little bit. The Chase is coming in at $75 presently, and the Common coming in at $33. But like I said, you can actually pick up a sealed one for only $35 right now on Funko's website. Next up, we have a really unique one, and this one I think just highlights how poorly the Chases really are. And this one, of course, is Indiana Jones. Now, Indiana Jones here features him holding the golden idol. And when you look at the Chase version of Indiana Jones, because it's all silvered out, you lose the beautiful little detail of him holding the golden idol because it just completely disappears in that silver color scheme. But regardless, the Chase is worth more than its retail value. Not by much, though. Only coming in at $55, while the Common, and I think the Common just looks so good. If you're an Indiana Jones fan, I highly recommend grabbing this for your collection because it is a premium display piece, currently valued at only $21 on the secondary market, which is definitely a little eye-opening. Next up, we're going to return back to Marvel, and this is another case of where just the Common looks so much better than the Chase. Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man's Chase is pretty valuable, coming in at $80 for that all-silver chrome metallic Chase, while the Common is trending for $28. And I would actually think the Common should be trending for more, just because I think it looks fantastic. It features, you know, Spider-Man's classic red, blue, and black color scheme and everything, and I think it looks really good. The last one that we have prior to Yoda's release here is the Joker. This one actually happens to have the most expensive metallic silver Chase available. However, this one is still for sale on the Funko shop. So the high price point for the Chase right now on the secondary market just could simply be because all of these haven't been sold and released to collectors' hands. The Chase is trending for $105, so if you buy the Joker right now for $50 and you get the Chase, you're technically doubling your value if you were then to go and sell it, while the Common is only going for $28. And this is actually a perfect price point. You know, it's a 1 in 6 Chase, where if you get the Chase, you're going to double your money, and if you don't get the Chase, you technically half your value. So it makes perfect sense in the Joker's case, and that's kind of what should be the price model for most of these. Not all, because you're going to have characters that are more popular than others, but I just thought that was really cool with the Joker there. Now, let's just talk overall thoughts on the diecast pops. Like I mentioned, Joker and Mickey are currently available on the Funko shop, meaning that Funko has sold out of all of the other characters that I mentioned, so good for them. However they did it, whether it was through regular sales, promotions that they had on Funko's website, some of them popping up at discount stores, whatever, they've gotten rid of all the diecast stock. So it's not like a soda cooler situation where you have a lot of these lingering on Funko's website for discounted prices just waiting for them to sell. They've moved all of them for the most part. I think what really hurts this product in the grand scheme of things is the lazy Chases with the no mold change. I think if Funko was to really revolutionize this product a little bit, because I do think it is a good product. They are much heavier than regular pops. They use significantly more hard plastic and metal materials to make it. I really love this is actually the Boba Fett Chase, by the way. I love the see-through acrylic box that you have, and it's etched in the side with the character and everything. I really think it's a magnificent idea and a little bit, you know, more of a upscaled Funko Pop, right? But I just think that having chases that are lazy and don't make sense just really hurt this product overall. If they were to do a Han Solo, for example, and have him like, you know, regular Return of the Jedi Han Solo and then put him in carbonite or something for the silver metallic chase, like that would make sense. You know, that would kind of go well. But at the same time, just making the character have a silver chrome metallic chase just for the heck of it, just to save some money, I think really doesn't do these die-cast pops justice. I also think the $50 price point is a little high. However, at the end of the day, when you're using all of this extra materials to make this premium product, I understand why Funko has to charge what they have to charge. I think there should be a chase option with all of these. I just really think that they should step it up and really try to have chases that make sense and fit the character. You know, for Spider-Man, give him a different suit. If it's Batman, put him in a different pose with, you know, maybe unmasked or something. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below regarding the die-cast pops. Do you have any in your collection, or are these ones that you've kind of not picked up because of some of the reasons that I mentioned? Another critical thing that I want to mention really quick, just sum up my thoughts on the die-cast pops here. What really also hurts this product is if you do not use the proper packaging and the styrofoam that comes with this pop, and then you go to sell it or ship it, it just completely gets destroyed. This figure comes off its base very easily, and if it rattles around whatsoever, if you're moving or, like I said, trying to ship one of these, it will completely destroy the outer acrylic case. And we've gotten so many of these in collections that just came in destroyed because people did not realize that if you don't put in the inner lining for these types of pops, they damage so easily, and it's really a tragedy. And some of these might actually go up in the long run just because more and more of them will get damaged in the mail, and that will leave fewer and fewer completely mint and intact ones here on the secondary market. But Yoda is one that I'm not going to be picking up, although if it comes in a collection or something, I'll gladly keep it. It's just not something that I'm willing to pay $50 for because I don't want that chase. I'd rather just get the regular version. Same with Vader. I have Boba Fett somewhere here in my collection, and I think the commons look way better. So that's my thoughts on die-cast pops. We'll see if Funko continues to make them here in 2025, or if Yoda was just the last one that they had in the chamber. It'll be very interesting to see. But since today is Monday, it's time for our weekly Monday Motivation segment. Every single week here on the channel, we like to bring you guys a small piece of Monday Motivation. Unfortunately, I've been slacking the last few weeks, and I neglected to give you guys Monday Motivation just because we had so much happening here at our house. We got a brand new roof this past weekend, so huge shout out to everybody here in the community that supported us and helped get that brand new roof up for us for the garage. If you guys are curious and want to follow all the updates regarding the garage renovation, make sure to check out Slapshot Bricks, and feel free to subscribe over there if you are a big Lego fan like us. But for today's Monday Motivation, I think it's something very important that needs to be rehashed every now and then, because I continually see a lot of people struggling with this specific issue, especially here in the collector community. And that is, don't be embarrassed at what you like or what you want to collect. I, for one, for years hid a lot of my Funko Pops and my passions for pop culture and superheroes and Star Wars and everything. I really buried it as deep as I possibly could and didn't let a lot of people that I routinely interacted with, either through family members or at work or sports or whatever it was, I didn't share my passions, or I wasn't openly vocal about the things that I truly liked. And at the end of the day, that is really a shame, because your passions and the things that you like truly make up a huge part of your soul and your personality and all your ideals and your beliefs and what you stand for. So if you are a collector, if you are into collecting Spider-Man, like, and you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, it doesn't matter. Don't be ashamed of what you like, even if it's perceived as childlike. Maybe some people perceive it as something that's stupid to do, or, you know, people will say, oh, grow up, stop paying attention to fictional characters. That was something that my mom, for example, used to say to me all the time, like, you need to wake up, grow up, get a job, focus on the real world. You know, what are your plans? What are you doing in your life? And I think that's really a shame, and you really need to focus on the things that make you happy, because at the end of the day, the real world will always be there. And there will always be things that we have to do. We have to pay our bills. We have to work. We have to do so many things. Why not take the other time that you have with your life and enjoy it and be open with your passions? If you want to buy something, buy it. If you want to wear a Star Wars hoodie on your way to the grocery store because Star Wars is something that means so much to you, do it. If you want to go to a Comic-Con and cosplay as your favorite anime collector, more power to you, because if you suppress your passions and the things that you care most about, they're just going to get bottled up, and it's not going to be a true reflection of who you really are as a person. So I regret spending all those years hiding who I am and the things that I'm passionate about, but thankfully now I am very confident and just overall very happy that we have our channels, we have you guys as a community, and I don't have to be ashamed or embarrassed about anything that I like to collect, watch, or, you know, do when it comes to pop culture. So that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding die-cast pops, and as always, don't stop shooting until you score.